Welcome back to another episode of the Great Enchant Table Race. This is episode 121, and we're back in a new random hardcore seed. The challenge is to craft an enchanting table as quickly as possible and then enchant a book also. So we need 2 books on the surface. We need some lapis for enchanting, and we need to craft an enchanting table which requires 4 obsidian, 2 diamonds, and one of those books that we need to get. So let's look for sugarcane for paper and some leather before we go underground. First we need some tools. Let's make a crafting table and some sticks. And I'm going to try to chop a few of these oak trees because I have health regeneration turned off in this hardcore world, which means if we take any damage, we can't recover lost hearts by eating alone. We actually need to craft our own healing in the form of a golden apple. I'm looking for stone so I can get some tools. I don't see any here, so we're just going to dig in, and hopefully there's some stone down here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. We've got some stone right here. Let's make a pickaxe. I got a little bit of leaf litter in my inventory, because we're playing in Minecraft Java version 1.21.5, which has leaf litter now, and also the particle effects of the leaves falling from the trees, which is quite nice. Every once in a while, I stumble across one of those fallen trees as well, which I like very much. And there's some other new spring-to-life kind of features that are now in the game. And I think they really enhance the visuals of the gameplay. So I am definitely a fan of this update. It's been out for a little while now. All right, that should be enough cobblestone to at least upgrade our pickaxe. Let's quick craft one, and we'll make an axe as well. I also want some furnaces. I can afford one. Let's just make one for now, and I'll collect a little bit extra cobblestone. I also want a boat, because we've got some ocean here. But before we go, we're going to chop a little bit more wood and see if we can get a red apple. And then if we get enough gold later, maybe from a ruined portal or just from mining around in the caves, we can craft some healing if we need to. But I'm not planning on taking a lot of damage from mobs. In fact, I don't want to fight mobs at all, because that just slows me down, and I'm trying to craft the enchanting table as quickly as possible. All right, that is more than enough cobblestone. Let's get up here and start chopping another tree. This one, the leaves didn't quite decay all the way, but if we get rid of the logs on this adjacent tree, we can finally get some good leaf decay here. All right, we've got some sticks and we've got some planks. Let's chop down a couple more trees, and then I'll grab my crafting table, and we can start looking for food, leather, sugarcane, and some sheep would be nice if we could get some wool for bed crafting. We can also look around to see if there are any structures to help us out with this challenge. In particularly, a village would be nice, or a ruined portal, even a shipwreck. I'm not picky. Let's actually take a look out in the ocean here. I don't see any shipwrecks, but that doesn't mean there isn't any. We'll sail around in a minute and see if we can find one. Let's grab this crafting table. And should we chop another tree? No, we have plenty of wood. Can we get a red apple quickly before we go? Maybe not. That's okay. We should be fine without the apple. I was just thinking it would be nice to get one early. All right, it looks like no apples from these. Oh, there we go. One red apple was already laying on the ground. I didn't even see it there. So we've got one red apple. We'll save that for later. And let's go look for some food now. Okay, still no shipwrecks, no ruined portals out here in the ocean. And I don't see any villages either. I'm going straight for this plains biome to look for cows and sheep. But I also don't see sugarcane growing along the water's edge here, which is a little bit concerning. because we need some paper. Well, maybe there'll be a river that we can get sugarcane from. For now, let's just focus on food and leather. Do we have cows? I see a cow on the other side of this ravine, so we have to go for it. Hopefully this cow will drop the leather that we need. All right, it's more than one cow, so we should be good here. Okay, there's a piece of leather. I think it was just one. Okay, there we go. I think we just got 2 leather. I don't like where this cow is, but let's see if we can get a little bit more food at least. Okay, there we go. We got food, and I think we got leather from that as well. There's some more ocean over here. I see pumpkins. Do we see sugarcane? No sugarcane. All right, let's keep going down the coast, and we'll keep looking for sugarcane. As soon as we find it, we can go underground. Some iron would be nice, and this looks like a great cave entrance. I see coal, but I don't see iron here. All right, let's use our boat, get that apple off, and we're going to look for sugarcane by boating now. What about over here by the taiga? Okay, there we go. I see some sugarcane along the shore. Let's go grab it. It doesn't look like it's enough, but we might be able to find more by the time we get there. Still no structures in the water, no shipwrecks. Yeah, it looks like this is only 3 sugarcane. We actually need 6 because we have 2 books to craft. Oh, I see more in the distance. It's quite far away, actually, but I think we should go there and get it. So we're probably going to dig down underground from over in this taiga biome somewhere. Hopefully we'll get another good cave, because we had a good cave entrance behind us that I don't want to have to go back to now. All right, there's all the sugar cane we need. We'll craft the books before we go underground. I also want to cook up a little bit of food. Let's see. These taiga biomes can have villages. Do we see a village? I see something. I don't know if it's a village. All right, we have 5 sugarcane. I need a little bit more than that. So let's go over here. And I never did find any sheep for crafting a bed. A village would be nice. Let's go in to the forest quickly. You are a cow. And are there any villagers nearby? No, I don't see any villages here. Let's just check in just a little bit. Okay, that's like old growth taiga over there, and we've got roof forest now, which does not contain villages. So I think this is where we set up. In fact, we should just go back down where it's a little lower so that we don't have to mine through as many blocks. We're going to go underground now and look for iron, lapis, diamonds, and possibly obsidian. Okay, here's a cave entrance. Oh, skeleton inside. I'm not quite ready for that yet. Let's back up off of that cave entrance for now. I have some crafting and smelting to do first. So we're going to set up right here. That skeleton following me? Probably not. I doubt that he's going to come all the way over here. All right, we've got food cooking. Let's do some crafting quickly. And we should make a second furnace. We can afford one. And what do we put in the second furnace? We don't have anything else to smelt at the moment, right? Yeah, we'll just hold on to it. And it looks like the sun is going to be setting soon. All right, let's make the books. So we make paper first with sugarcane, add the leather. And it looks like we can afford 3 books. We only needed 2. Let's go ahead and dump the sugarcane and the leather. We don't need it. And how we doing on food here? Okay, food is coming in. I should have put the other furnace down so we could split the food, but that's a little bit late now. So let's just pick this up and go. All right, time to go underground. I hope we get lucky because we really need help here. We need to find iron before we find diamonds, and hopefully we'll find the lapis down here as well that we need for enchanting. It's so dark compared to Minecraft Bingo, and I have my brightness turned all the way up. Maybe if we can find some coal for torches, I'll be able to light the cave up. Oh, I hear a zombie, so we definitely have some cave down here. And based on the ore rate, we could really use a cave. Okay, there's the cave right there. It's pretty dark. Let's see if we can get through here with a little staircase. All right, we're gonna have to spiral around, I think. Oh, I would love torches right now, but I don't have anything. No coal. I don't have the ability at the moment to craft torches. All right, let's see if we can cut through here. This is the direction. Oh, oh, oh. Well, we've got diamonds right here. We definitely need this. I don't want it to drop, though. Can we block it in and then mine it? Oh, I can't mine it because I don't have iron. So we're going to have to come back for it once we get the iron. So let's see if we can make a staircase down here and locate some iron somewhere. All right, this should be the way right here. We'll make our staircase out of cobblestone. There's some iron up there. And somewhere around here, there's a zombie. I would love to have torches right now. Okay, there's iron here. I hear the zombie. I don't see the zombie. Once I place the furnaces, we'll get a little bit of light. So let's do that as soon as possible here. Where are my furnaces? Not on the hotbar where they belong. Clearly. All right, let's put iron in here. We don't have coal, so we need to smelt with wood. Let's put food in this one. And I'm going to go grab a little bit more iron so I can keep this furnace fed. And then we'll go grab that diamond after we've crafted the iron pickaxe. Where is that zombie? I can hear him stepping all around, but I don't see him. All right, let's take this food out and put in some more iron here. And we've got iron coming in here, so we can do some crafting. Let's make the pickaxe first, and then I think we should leave the iron smelting here and go see if we can get... Oh, well, hold on. I just got enough iron for a bucket, so we'll make one of those. And let's go see if we can grab that diamond. I'll take a little bit more iron as well, but we probably won't smelt this bit. All right, there's my little staircase. Let's see, let's make a shield. I can afford a shield, right? All right, let's make the shield now. That should help us if we have to fight some mobs. And let's go back for that diamond. It might be only one diamond. Yeah, there it is. We'll just let it fall. Okay, no, it's at least 2, 3, 4. Is it more? Okay, I picked up one of them. There's another diamond here. How many did we get total? 5. That's all we need. We only needed 5 diamonds. It looks like this might be a quick caving adventure. We found our resources pretty high up here. Where's my crafting table? Let's get a diamond pickaxe. And now we just need lapis and obsidian. So we should definitely keep looking for lapis. Okay, we're done smelting iron. And we're done crafting. I need to eat. And then we look around for lapis and go, should we go up then to look for lapis, or should we go down? Let's go down. This looks like quite a dangerous cave, but it does have some coal. And if I can get it quickly, I can light this cave up just a little bit better. All right, there's some more coal here. Let's craft some torches and we'll run around quickly and see if we can find lapis. Hopefully we can do that. Let's see, you go away. You be torches, and I need more stick. Okay, looks good. There's a abandoned mine shaft here. Okay, no lapis down here. Plenty of iron. We're still a little bit high up in this cave. The torches is much nicer though. Looks like it's a lush cave. Okay, let's keep looking around for lapis. Lapis is usually pretty easy to find in a lush cave. We should light up this area too where we came in, because we're going to have to probably leave out this way. So let me place some torches quickly. At least I think we're going to leave this way. It seems likely that we will. Let me check up here quickly too. This is where I heard the zombie. Yeah, okay, I hear the zombie again. Is it a dungeon? Okay, there's the zombie over there, I think. Hello? Zombie? Let's see, what about in the water? Any lapis down here? Oh, okay. We've got skeleton and zombie in the water. Let's get out of here before we take damage. We already lost a heart and a half, I think. And I didn't see any lapis, so let's go back down to the cave below. I guess we could run the mine shaft now, perhaps. And there's some gold here that we should mine for healing. We might be able to smelt this into a golden apple later, since we did manage to get a red apple eventually. All right, dead end, no lapis, noted. Let's go back up. There was some cave here. It has redstone in it. Oh, more gold. I left some gold behind. Let's grab that. Oh, this is going to be enough for healing. Okay, this is great. We did lose a heart and a half, so now we can get it back. I'll smelt the gold later, though. We don't have time for that at the moment. Still looking for lapis so we can go back to the surface. Any lapis up here? It's hard to tell. You have to really get close and look. All right, I see iron. I see copper. I hear a skeleton. Okay, there's more iron there. We've got ourselves a dungeon. And I hope I got some light in there. I'm gonna try to fight through these mobs here. There's a, oh man, skeletons do so much damage. And I don't have any armor. Looks like we're gonna need that healing after all. All right, let's get some more light in here, shall we? Maybe even on the other side where I hear a spider. All right, let me put a torch down quickly. We're gonna need that gold soon. So we'll just place a torch right, or a furnace right here, throw the gold in with some fuel. There we go. And then we'll be able to recover a few hearts before we go back. Let's check the loot here in the dungeon. We've got iron, wheat, a music disc, it's cat. I don't need redstone or string, right? I'll take the string, I guess. This chest has, yes, a golden apple. Okay, perfect. I'll take the iron and the wheat. That's about it. I don't need a name tag. I'll take the saddle. All right, let's eat this golden apple. Get some hearts back, and we're still looking for lapis. Okay, nothing down there. I still hear spiders from somewhere. We've got gold coming in. We'll probably craft another golden apple before we go. And what about down here? Was there any lapis here? No. The answer is no. I know I checked it, but I just wanted to be sure. Okay, we're up to 6 gold. While that's smelting, though, we can keep looking around. Okay, this area looks dark. I only have a few torches left. It's a ravine with a skeleton. Oh, I got shot in the back. Okay, we definitely need some more healing. I'm down again. Those skeletons, man, are no joke. All right, we have enough gold now for another golden apple that we desperately, desperately need, along with the lapis and obsidian. All right, I think we need to get out of this cave now. Let's eat the golden apple. And what about down here? Nope, just a hole. I didn't look up here yet. I see another skeleton. Okay, more zombies there. Okay, the skeleton followed me, so we have no choice, really, but to fight. We've got some zombies here, and there's too many of them. Way too many. You guys need to stay out there. All right, looks like we're going up then, and back to the surface. This cave has just gotten a little bit too dangerous. All right, it's going to be dark on the way up. Do I have any good blocks to stack with? Not really. We'll just use whatever we get. Whatever we mine, we'll use to stack. What's that? Dirt? All right, we'll use dirt then. Okay, it shouldn't take too long to get to the surface. We're not too far down. Maybe on the way up we'll find lapis. Otherwise, we're gonna need another source. We're just stuck on lapis and obsidian again, as usual. Sometimes the hardest things to get seem like the easiest items, the most common. Diamonds, which are usually considered a little rare, are sometimes the easiest things to find. It just depends on where you dig down and the kind of seed you get, I guess. Okay, we're digging through some sand. So what is this, like a beach or something? Yeah, we came out close to the beach. It is daytime on the surface, which is good because we never did craft a bed, did we? All right, where do we go now? For lapis and for obsidian, a shipwreck maybe would be the key. How else might we be able to get what we need? Let's put crafting table back down here. And the boat is what I need on the hot bar. Let's go look for a shipwreck or a ruined portal. The shipwreck could have lapis inside, and the ruined portal will have some obsidian. Almost certainly, this looks like a shipwreck just ahead on the left. We'll find out once we get a little closer. It does slightly resemble a shipwreck. I'm looking around in the water, but this looks like the closest thing to a shipwreck I see at the moment. Is it though? Is it a shipwreck? Okay, it's definitely a shipwreck. What part of the ship, though, I still don't know. It looks like it's not a full ship. What part of the ship is it? Let's get down inside and take a look. Okay, there's a door here, which means this is the front chest. We got some armor trim, some wheat, and some carrots. All right, there might be a chest here. I'm gonna have to dig it out though. Let's breathe in the door. If there was a chest, where would it be? Yeah, it doesn't look like the chest degenerated. Usually there's a chest right there in the corner. And I don't see anything. No, I was definitely mining in the right spot. There's just no chest here. Okay, where would the back of the ship be? No, I think it's cut off. All right, so this shipwreck was a little disappointing because we didn't get what we needed here. No lapis and no obsidian. What did I just pick up? Yeah, this can be sticks. I don't need sand. Rotten flesh can go. Andesite, cobbled deep slate. All right, where do we go now then? We have to keep looking. We got some firefly bushes over here. We need a new shipwreck and a new ruined portal. Let's boat this way. I see a structure off to the right here. Let me get over there and take a look. That could be a ruined portal. I'm out of red apples, but if we find some more gold, I'll collect it for healing. We're 3.5 hearts down. Unfortunately, ruined portal chests don't have the loot table doesn't have lapis inside. Yeah, that definitely looks like a ruined portal. But maybe not. It could be just we have an ocean ruin. Yeah, it looks like we just have an ocean ruin structure here. I don't see any drown, but we do have a chest. Come on, break, block, break. We've got a treasure map inside. We could take a look at that. Let's get back up to the surface. All right, where is the treasure? We would have to go south and west. Which way is that? Okay, we're going east. This is south, and this is west. So back the way we came. Is that worth it? Is that a thing we should do? Go after the buried treasure? What would be in the treasure loot chest? No lapis, almost certainly not. It would be gold, diamonds, heart of the sea, fish, water breathing potion. Okay, we basically just need to go south here. I don't like that we have to backtrack. This is south. Oh, this is west. Okay, south. That's north. There we go. This is the coast I'm looking for. Yeah, this is the right way to go. Let me check the map again. All right, we went a little bit too far west. Let's adjust our course. It's going to be nighttime again soon. And I don't have a bed. It's also getting quite late in the episode. I thought we would have been done by now. Are we going the wrong way? The map says to go south, and we are going south. It looks like the loot is a little farther away than I thought. Okay, is that ruined portal? Yes, it is. Okay, so we have some ruined portal here. Before we go down there, the plan is to craft some doors so I can mine obsidian. So let's do that quickly. How many doors do I need? We'll just make more than we need. Let's place one immediately. Okay, there we go. And then I can't quite reach the obsidian from here, but if I go up a little closer, we can place a door and do exactly that. All right, let's get to mining. We need 4 pieces of obsidian. I'll check the chest in a minute, but I'm pretty sure it won't have lapis. And by the time we're done here, it'll be nighttime. So we'll just head... we'll probably stay out on the ocean and keep looking for shipwrecks, because the last thing we need is lapis. Okay, that's 3 obsidian. That one came right down to me. The other one floated away. There's our 3rd piece of obsidian. Let me mine one on this side, and then we'll swim up and grab them all. All right, let's get this off the hotbar. That obsidian went into an unfortunate place, didn't it? But I can make this work. And then let's see if we can grab the other ones from the surface here. Should be 2 more. Okay, 1 and 2, that should be 4 obsidian. Let's check the chest. Ooh, we got a golden apple. That's great. I'll take the chest plate, and then there's a little bit of gold in here for me. Let's go back up. All right, we'll eat the golden apple right away. And let's get our boat back out. Where is it? So that we can start looking for shipwrecks again. That was a good ruin portal. I'm glad that we were able to find that. Hopefully we can spot a shipwreck under the water at night. It might be tricky. I see the ocean monument. And I know that our buried treasure is in this direction, but we probably won't be able to loot it until daytime comes. Let's keep looking for shipwrecks. We just need... the other option is we could jump back into a cave. What is this over here? Not a shipwreck, not a surprise. Okay, we've got a little island here. What about this? There's something under the water here. No, it's just dirt. And then we've got some drown over there. I'm worried that one of them will have a trident. So we should stay away from those drown structures. It would be great if we had a bed right now. Maybe we should look for a cave entrance and mine down. We might be able to find lapis underground. Yeah, the kelp makes it really hard to see. And especially since shipwrecks don't give off a lot of light, that makes it challenging to find them as well. Let's see, is that a shipwreck? I see something ahead. Okay, nothing here. Yeah, what is that in the distance? Oh, I just heard a drown. Oh, there's something bright and colorful here. What is that? I see smoke rising up, I think. And then what are these other blocks? Oh, is it a ruined portal? I think we've just found another ruined portal. Okay, we don't really need ruined portals anymore, but let's at least check the loot chest quickly. And we can take the gold blocks with us. Maybe we should do that. All right, let me see. I'm not going to lose these, am I? To lava? Nope. Okay, we got 2 gold blocks. Let's turn this into ingots. Now all we need is red apples. There's the chest on the other side. Let me get over there. We'll check and see what the loot is. Probably obsidian. Oh, another golden apple! And some armor. Very nice. All right. Do we see a shipwreck anywhere, or should we just dig down? Good question, and I'm not sure what the answer is, but there's some skelebobs right over there. Let's see if we can avoid them. I'm just going to place a torch here, and we're going to dig straight down. So we're just looking for a bit of lapis, and then we can come back up to the surface. Maybe we'll get lucky. I should have placed a block over me. It just occurred to me that skeleton could just drop in with me. I do have a little bit of healing though, so we should be fine. Okay, water is okay. Let's get some doors ready. And we can look around. That's coal. Oh, we got lapis right here. Yes. Okay, so we just finished the challenge. I think it's still nighttime. Okay, that should be plenty of lapis. Let's go back up. Where's the hole we came down? I think it's right here. We place a block under us, and we should be able to stack out. Do I have anything better to stack with? Let's use dirt. This might get us almost all the way back to the surface. Plus we can use up the blocks that we don't need. Oh, it sounds like there's even more mobs up here. I did place a torch. Let's go back over here to the portal. I don't see any mobs have spawned. I want to avoid fighting the skeletons most of all. Let's place our crafting table down. I guess I left my crafting table elsewhere. We'll just make a new one. I hear drown as well. Let's get this over with quickly. Okay, we got obsidian, 2 diamonds, and a book for the enchanting table. There we go. And then we just throw in one of these books with some lapis. How many levels do we have? 6, but we don't have a lot of lapis though. Oh, we can afford power 1. And we can enchant our pickaxe as well. And I think that's going to do it for this episode of the Great Enchant Table Race. Yeah, I'm a little bit out of time here. Thanks for watching though, and I'll see you in the next episode.